What's going on, everybody? It is Fakin Bricks here with another live build. That's correct. We're doing a live build here. We're going to do something different. We're going to switch it up. I put the Fantasy Brewery set on hold for a little bit here, and we are going to build a Lego set. Yes, you heard me correctly. We are going to build a Lego set, but not just any normal, average, everyday, run-of-the-mill Lego set. We are going to build the Star Wars logo with the ZineBricks.com lighting kit. So I'm in the lighting now. Fakin Bricks is into lighting. So what we're doing, we're gonna build this. Zine Bricks contacted me, asked me to send this to me. I'm gonna build it. We're gonna light it up. Hopefully, it's not gonna take us too crazy amount of time to do this. I am gonna open up the light kit first, show you guys the light kit, and we're gonna what's up, Multigasm? What's going on the gram? What's up, Multigasm? We're gonna open this up first. I want to take a look at it. I want to see how it's going to. Actually, they put it in a bag when they sent this to me. Okay, I was like, damn, that thing just popped right open. But they did put it in a bag when they sent it to me, so it's in a nice little mylar type bag here. So that's actually pretty cool. Tells you to open it this way, so open it that way. There you go. You got to open it right there. If everybody wants to know the story on this thing too, ask me because it's pretty cool. I just got it in today. I've yet to even post it on the gram. I literally just came in today. So my friend Cheap Ass likes to spend my money. So that's a kind of a ode to the sports like logo-y stuff that I got here with the pucks and everything like that. So yeah, if you got any questions, ask me about that because that is a soccer ball from 2001. So this is a product card. It looks like this just looks like a pro. Oh gosh, I see a lot of connections. Y'all know when I see the connections. Oof, there's a lot of little connections on here, but I do have my tweezers, so hopefully it'll be good. How to get the light kit installations instructions. To learn how Mario uses, please refer to our basic help guide. You can find this information at zinebricks.com page user guide. Okay. All right. Light kit for the Eiffel Tower. Light kit for, or scan the QR code on the box to obtain it. Okay. There looks like there's a lot of. That's a WhatsApp. No, scan the QR code. Oh, on the box it says. Is there a QR code on the box? What does it say? Or scan the QR code on the box. Okay, let me. Is there a code on? I do not see a QR code on said box, so that's kind of a little bit different. There is no QR code on the box, so that's a little bit different, a little bit odd. There are QR codes here, which I'm going to try right now and see if this actually works. Let me see if I can scan the QR code and see where this is. Probably going to just take me back to their website, I'm assuming, but let's see. Zine Bricks. It takes me to their website. Okay, so I'm on their website. Let's see. Light kits, user guides. Okay, there we go. User guides. That's what we want to do. Basic user guide, user instructions. Let's see. Is there light kit for Pirate Ship, Eiffel Tower, Grand Emporium, there's a lot for the Grand Emporium, Tower, camper van, oh man, haunted house, Mini Cooper, Parisian restaurant, Ferris, Green Bank, Lego Big Ben, Assembly Square, Downtown Diner, roller coaster, all this other stuff, Gingerbread House, Lego book. Oh my gosh, what number is this thing? 7-5. Oh, 7-5. Oh crap, I got to get down into the sevens. I would have been here all night if I would have just kept doing that. All right, 75407 is the number here. So 754. There it is, Star Wars logo. So let's see. Goes into Google Space here. Let's see how this thing works. I'm assuming I have to build this first. So I'm assuming the set needs to be built first. There looks like there's a lot of connections to this. So we're going to see. It's coming in PDF form. So we're going to see if this actually, let's see, in PDF form. Okay, there it is. Okay, looks like I bet you there's a lot of stickers on this. I bet you the stickers all over this. Let's see. All right, PDF is rolling. It's coming up here. It is loading up. Let's see if we have a battery box. Let's open this up and see what it looks like on the inside. There should be probably a battery box in here, I would assume. Yep, that's the battery box right there. So we do have a battery box. We have some lighting components, and then we have a whole bunch of lights. Wow, there's three kits or three things of lights. Gosh, I thought the jellyfish was taxing. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, they're all just strands. Okay, so it looks like they're just broken out in strands. So it's not actually the greatest PDF kit here. We're gonna be checking this out here. So let me just see. Oh yeah, so it is individual strands. It looks like there might be double side. It looks like there is double-sided tape on the back here. So you pop this off, and okay, so you do have to build it first. It does obviously need to be built first, and then it looks like you can install it through the double-sided tape. Okay, so it is a double-sided tape option. It looks like it rolls right through the. Yeah, it basically just runs the entire. Is it inside and outside? I think it is inside and outside. So there's strips upon strips upon strips that goes over the top of those, under and around. Okay. All right. So we're gonna build this thing first. Obviously, we're gonna get it built first, and then we will mess around with said light kit because it looks like there is. I'm gonna say at least 3 strips per bag here, which it looks like that's maybe even 4 to 5. So these, and there's the connection point is right here, and there is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 connection points on this beast right here. So I'm assuming there's going to be 12 sets of light strips on here to make this thing work. So the whole thing does light up. What doesn't light up is looks like underneath in the V's here. The V's don't light up. So it looks like they just run it all the way along here, up top, and then like through the inside portions of this. And it's sticky tape. It's double-sided tape. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work. But we'll get that going in a hot second. I'm gonna leave the instructions up here because I have a feeling we're gonna need those later. But let's get to building this. I actually got this offline on Facebook. Oh, that hurt. Shoot. Facebook Marketplace. Paid $40 for it, so this wasn't actually bad. It's a $60 set in stores, maybe I think $60, right? In the stores, so not too terrible. Is it 2 books? Oh, yeah, it's book 1 for the star, and then you build the wars. Okay, so we got. I don't know how many bags are in here. All right, let's put that back over here so you guys know what the hell we're building tonight. Is it 5 bags total? That's a 2 bag right there. There's a 4 bag, a 1 bag. So I think it's 5 total bags. Oh yeah, 6 total bags. Okay. Well, we're gonna get going on this right now. We're not gonna rest until this one is complete and put together. So we're gonna put this down there. Hopefully it's not gonna be too taxing. Hopefully this will be a pretty easy build to get done. We got we're actually here building a Lego set. If anybody's wondering, Stick and Bricks is actually building a Lego set, taking a little break from the off brands for a little bit here, and building an actual Lego set with an actual Lego brick separator. Go figure, right? So we're going to get into this. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. It is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Stick and Bricks. And let's build a logo and then try very, very hard to get this light kit to work. I think in the light kit, honestly at the end of the day in the light kit, I believe you're going to be putting it on at your discretion. It's not a steadfast thing where you need to do it a certain way. I think as long as the whole logo lights up, I think you're going to be fine. I really don't think there's going to be too much, to mess around with once you actually get the lights, stuck. It's a peel and stick kind of thing. So it's a peel and stick. Let's, kind of set it and forget it. And actually, you probably could light it up and build it as you are, as it's lit up. So that could be an option. That definitely could be an option. I do know that within this set there are a couple little Easter eggs in here. I believe there's 2 little micro builds in this set, kind of hiding in the top of the set. I want to say that is the case. So that's something to look forward to. A little lore within the set here. That's kind of cool. And so I think that's pretty much it. I'm not a huge fan of the light kits. So again, at the end of the day, this might at the end, we'll see what happens. I have a feeling this build is not going to take me long. It is exactly 700 pieces. So there's 700 pieces in said build. So I don't think this is going to take me too long here. I think the light kit on the back end is going to be the thing that takes me the most time here. So once the light kit gets put on, I have a feeling we are going to be in good shape. Once the light kit goes on, I have a feeling we're going to be in good shape. And this we're building. I don't know what the size of this actually is, but it looks like it's pretty decently sized. I saw people build this when it first came out, and then a lot of people added their own light kits to the build, and it looks kind of cool. It's kind of a centerpiece for your Star Wars display if you have a Star Wars display within your Lego room or your Lego space. So it's kind of cool. I think it looks good with the, especially if it's lit up. If you can light it up and we can have like minimal success lighting it up, I think we're going to be doing just fantastic. We can do some minimal light up success. I have a feeling I'm gonna love the build. It's gonna be really cool. So wish me luck here. We're gonna get this through this build. I'm trying. I'm gonna look to see if we can get this. I got 6 bags, 700 pieces. We can do the quick math here. Should not take me that long to get this done. Again, I want to spend the most of my time and the bulk of my time on the light kit at the end because again, I have a feeling that we're gonna it's peel and stick kind of thing. So I'm gonna have to be peeling and sticking a lot of stuff there. So we're gonna have to be pulling a lot of. I did it with my in the Lego Asylum. There, I had all of the peel and stick LEDs in the ceiling. So I have a feeling it's going to be kind of the same way here. But we're gonna try to get it done. And again, hopefully it doesn't tax me too much and I start swearing and throwing things around. So that's what we do not want to do on a Friday night is be throwing around Lego. Swearing and cursing on the gram here, on both the gram and the YouTube machine here. So, again, hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. We're trying not to break things here as it's coming apart in my hands. Toyland, what's going on? Big Zach, what's up, Big Zach? What's up, BZ? Brick Builder Brian, you've got this. I thought it was a good build. Brad, did you light it up? Did you light yours up? I think it's a good build. I definitely think it's a solid build. I think I'm going to be fine with this. Did you light yours up though? Did you actually get the light kit and light it up? That is the question. So did you light yours up? Because if you got any advice for me, again, it's more of a peel and stick kind of method. It looks like here. Again, I think the build is going to be pretty easy, but what kind of freaks me out towards the end is going to be the light kit and peeling and sticking because again, it's like a Lego sticker. You peel it off and you stick it in, and once you stick it in, or you stick it on, I should say, you're kind of you gotta like your placement. So again, as long as I get a little bit of coverage on the stickers and the lights, I think I should be fine. But we shall see. We shall see. As of right now, this build's pretty good. I didn't light it up, but now I think I need to peel and stick intrigues. Yeah, peel and stick. I will show. Yeah, I can definitely show you on here. It is definitely the strips have the little peel and stick on the back. So it's an LED light strip that you're literally just strooning through and around the letters. So it'll be interesting to see once I do get to that spot how it goes. And again, this looks like it's pretty simple. I'm a pretty expert builder, so I have a feeling this is not going to take me too long to get this build done. Famous last words of Ficken Bricks here when he says that, and then the next thing you know, he's throwing the build out the damn window and letting people saying, I'm going to give this build away because it sucks. But no, it's it should be good. We should be fine here. Again, I think this is going to be a pretty awesome build, and I think it's solid for any Star Wars builder to have this in your collection, just because again, it looks good with all of your sets, and it's kind of like a what am I looking for here? Like a not a display piece, but almost like a centerpiece. That's what I want. Like a centerpiece of your Star Wars collection. You put this kind of in the middle, and it kind of flanks all of your Star Wars sets. And it's like, I'm cool. Look at me. This is my Star Wars collection. Let's frickin' go. Like that. That's what you see when this is kind of hanging out there. It's like let's go. Let's just go. Show everybody that I have an awesome Star Wars collection, and it's got a nice $40 set with a light kit that looks pretty badass, and be jealous of me. Be jealous of me right now. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, looking good so far. That's what we got so far. It looks like a little guitar. Looks like it could be a guitar, like a little ukulele or something. I'm hoping this stuff gets a little bit more toned in here. We're gonna peel this in. I'm hoping once you get the bases built, I think you're probably just gonna be. It's gonna be more less smaller pieces, I would think, but you never know. I don't really know. You never can tell with these builds. See, it already fell apart. So I don't know what I got to figure out which piece I'm locking in here because this thing already fell apart, and I have a feeling there's going to be a piece over here that we're going to lock in, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. This is going to be said piece. I believe this is said piece right here, the lock-in piece. We're going to do it right now. Let's see if this locks this in on the dial here. We're going to see here. We are going to see here. We're going to drop a cheeser slope right in here, like said so here. Oh, almost lost it. Almost lost it. Cheeser. There we go. Let's go. All right, so let's drop that in there. We're going to drop this one up in here. Luffy, what's going on? I'm always jealous. Jealous of what? What are you jealous of there, Brick Builder Brian? What are you jealous of? The people with the other Lego collections, the Star Wars collections, or what's the deets here? I think we're making progress here. Is that the lock part? Is that the lock part? I did. That was the lock part right there. I definitely locked it in. All right, cool. Master Morphs, what's going on, Master Morphs? How you doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream here. Welcome to the streamer. We're gonna record build this the first bags. I think we're gonna record build first baggage here. We're gonna drop record time off the first bags, which is gonna be epic. So I think we're doing pretty well here. I'm only 15 minutes in, and we've already almost crushed bag one, which is good. Makes me feel a little better about the rest of the build at this point. Now we got 4 of these bad boys right here. We're going to drop these right there. I'm going to drop one right there. I'm going to drop one right there. And then one right there. Star Wars. Yeah, I heard it does have some little nice features, some hidden features, some Easter eggs, a little bit of lore. There's no real lore actually printed in the instruction books, which is kind of sad. I'm a big lore guy. I like when they like the Lord of the Rings. There was a couple sets that I built that are bigger sets that actually had the nice lore pieces within them, which is kind of cool, where you get to like read stories and stuff. I'm a big fan of that. I like to entertain my watchers with some lore as we're building these sets. So this one, unfortunately, I don't think has the lore, but you never know. Maybe some freaking lore will pop up in here and I'll surprise the crap out of everybody. You never know. I highly doubt it, but you never know. It could happen. It definitely could happen. We'll see. All right, let's see. We got this guy over here like this, and then this goes on there like that. I believe it's like, I just strewn everything everywhere. All right, let's put this back over there. All right, let's see. We got 2 of these. No, we got 1 of these on this side and 1 on the other side. So let's drop you here. We're going to drop 2 here. It looks like there ain't going to be much extra pieces on this one either, so we shall see here. Let's drop this on top of here, and then this goes like, is there something? Oh, there is something in there. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. All right, not a lot of separation in the parts there, which is good. Sometimes when you get clicking like this, and there's a blue piece. Hopefully I didn't jack up the blue piece here. Hopefully the blue piece will still work and come around here. That'll be good. So let's see. Let's drop this in there like so. Okay. Not the greatest look, but we're going to take it anyway. Keep it upside down all around. There we go. Snap it in. All right, we get about a handful. Yep, there's the blue piece. All right, the blue piece is there. It's solid. I didn't know if we were going to use it, but now we are using said blue piece. 1 there, 1 there, 1, and I think we're going to have the token extra pieces there, which is going to be basically a 1x1 plate. We got a stud, and we got a slope, and we have a round. So there we go, right in the bag 2. We're hopping right in bag 2. This is epic news here. We got 18 minutes in bag 1. Bag 2 was not as big a pieces as I thought. I thought there'd be more bigger pieces than smaller pieces, but it looks like a lot of the same colored pieces. So except there's 2 magenta 1x2s in here. Other than that, it looks like it's the same kind of pieces too. So we're gonna see here. Take a little drink there. Oh, you guys, in case I'm totally hiding this little soccer ball over here. If anybody has any interest, I don't know if Brick Builder Brian, if you saw that, this just got picked up today, so this just came in the mail today. So, if anybody's got any questions on that, please feel free to ask me because it's got some lore. I don't know if it's it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool story. So, definitely a little bit of fun right there. 2000 and Circa Lego 2001 called on that one. So, and I should have taken a picture, and I was remiss in the fact that I should have taken a pic of that. But it came in, and literally they wrapped it in like a packet, like an actual like packaging wrap, like for like just plastic. They just plastic wrapped it twice, and they shipped the ball just like got to me in one piece. I can't be or complain, but it was kind of funny. I was like, okay, like this thing could have. I think you could have found a box for it. They did not, but again, no harm, no foul. It didn't come busted. I was a little bit worried that it was when I saw it. I'm like, oh, this thing's gonna be busted, but it was not. So that's always a dub right there. We take the dubs when we can get them. So that was definitely a dub right there. So it didn't cost me much. And thanks to my brother Cheap Ass for pointing it out to me on the Bay of E there. So yeah, we definitely didn't actually need it, but it's kind of a cool one-off thing. And I got the hockey pucks already, so Cheap Ass was like, "Oh yeah, you definitely need to get this because it's a soccer ball and it's cool." And I have the other soccer ball. There's actually two soccer balls that Lego made. There's a smaller version of this, and this I believe is the older one. I want to say this is the older of the two, but I do have the other soccer ball as well. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Just something different that you don't see too often in the Lego universe. So it's definitely different, but it's definitely something pretty cool. So, all right, what do we got? Moving right along here. So let's go up on top here, and then let's drop. Is it that guy there? Yep. And then one by here, by there. I got two of those in there, so that's good. And then, yeah, we are cruising right now. This is like Thick and Brick's expert level 50 right now because he wants to get this done for everybody, and obviously including myself. I don't want to just I'm not just I'm building for everybody tonight, but we want to get this done. I want to see if I can get that light kit put on done. I have a feeling it's going to be not as bad as I thought because literally you're just sitting it and almost kind of forgetting it at this point. So I have a feeling we're going to get this done pretty good here pretty quickly. So we shall see. But so far everything's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I have not had to bitch. I have not had to complain. I've not had to yell or scream or and like with the other sets, sometimes I was having a moment or two there for this one or 10, but this one's actually going together pretty well. So I can definitely see the letters are forming. I believe I am on the top. I want to say, is this the top? This looks like the top. Yes, I'm actually on the star portion of the build here. So I'm definitely on the top here. So we are building the SWSTAR, and then I'm putting the R together right now as we speak. So that is the R right there. Ain't talking pirates, we're talking Star Wars here. Although Star Wars does have pirates in the movies, there are definitely pirates in the Star Wars movies. What do we got there? Anybody on the gram? Looking to see if people are on the gram, but nobody looks like they on the gram right now, which is cool. All right, so this is the stick points. These are the stick points right here. This is the stick point that I'm going to have to run the stickers up through. There's the stickers right down the tiles right there, 1x8. I think it's 1x8 yellow tiles. So we're definitely going to have to run some stickers on those. A couple 1x8s there. Johnny Sticker Man right there. Let's see. And then this goes right here like this. And that goes on there. And then another one here. We are rocking. This is like expert level building right now. This is expert level build. I'm almost done with bag 2 already. I can see the end of bag 2 coming up real quick right now, so it's actually really nice. And I've been chatting it up, and we've been getting it done here, and this just slides in there like that. Damn, okay, that's a nice method right there. That was a good, solid method there. All right, now we're gonna get some freak stuff right now. It's gonna get freaky right now. Let's do this. Let's drop you in the middle. We're gonna drop a 1x4 banger there, 1x4 banger there. Straight out the gate, and then we're gonna drop. What do we got? One's on the dots, man. One's on the dots. All right, so we got one there. Dot it. One there. Dot it. 50-51. We're going to dot these again. So we got the pink dots right there. Dot it. 1x2. Dot it. Picking bricks. Dot it. There we go. All right, we're done saying that now. You're definitely done saying that. So you don't got to worry about saying dotted anymore. It ain't going to happen. So we're good. We're good. Kobo Cacho. What's going on? How you doing? On the gram, what's up? Again, if everybody's watching on the gram or watching wherever you're watching from, I appreciate you hanging out. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you jumped on the gram, even if it was for a second. You jumped on to see this guy building some Lego here. We got some Lego here, and it is not Leppin. It is not Panacea. We're not building Lumi bricks. We are building a straight Lego set with a light kit. So it's kind of like a Lumi bricks, but the light kit's from Zine Bricks. So if anybody has not gone and hung out with Zine Bricks, please give them a follow, give them a look there. Zine Bricks sent this to me all the way from China, so it definitely traveled a far distance to get to me, which, again, I'm super appreciative to Zine Bricks for sending this out to me. And they kept messaging me saying, when are we going to build it? When are you going to build it? When are you going to add it? And I'm like, you got to do it. I got to do it. It has to be done. So that's why we're doing it right now today. Figured we got to get this done and built for them, posted on the account so they can see the light kit in all its glory. I'm just hoping once we get to the light kit that we are not going to have any problems and or issues, and we can just get through it and be good with it and have a blast and then be like, okay, here we go. Let's go. This is fun. We did it. We stuck it. We forgot about it. And now we are on to a different type of build here. So, and I do have to finish up the brewery. I do still have to finish up the brewery. I know as the last time we heard about that, I was taking it apart and I was going to throw it in the garbage. Obviously, that did not happen. We kind of thought about it a little bit better, and we just started to build it again, rebuild it. I did come to a point where I kept some things together, so I'm actually missing some 1x2s. And I think what happened is there's supposed to be the L 1x2, which is the 2x1, basically the L. And I think I have extra ones of those because I think I actually put that in a spot where one of just the regular 1x2s. So I think I jacked that up a little bit, but that's all right. Is this supposed to be? Oh, no, that is supposed to be there. Okay, cool. So we got this. Is going to go. Oh, that's solid. That is solid. Look at the R. That's freaking ridiculous. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty solid right there. Oh, wow, we made an R. All right, bag 3. Let's go. Let's go. And there is 2 books here. There actually is 2 books as well. But we are halfway through the set already, which is awesome. Very awesome, actually. This might be the spot where we build a little micro build. I think it is. Yeah, I think this is where the micro builds get built up in the top. Right? There's 2 ships in the top here. Spoiler alert, there are micro builds in the top with little ships. And if you didn't know, now you know. And yeah. So I don't think I spoiled too much of anything. Again, this set's kind of older, so it's not like this. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it built. You know, I don't know how many of them you've seen with the light kit installed. So that might be a good thing for you to see tonight again. So hopefully we'll get that done with no problemos here. That's my key tonight. We're gonna try to get this done with under an hour, and then try to get the light kit installed in this as well. So that's my goal for this evening. Again, once you open up you start sticking the light kit to the LEDs around it, you're more at your own type of kind of where you're putting this stuff. If you're going to do it good, it's going to look good. But at that point, if you do it and it's kind of a little off, I don't think it matters as long as the Star Wars, the letters themselves are lit. It could look a little off, but if you lit up most of it, again, I think there is some spots for error on this thing, and like in these little groove sections here, there's no lights in the little groove sections, so I think those are the spots where it's going to be a little more forgiving. So you're not going to have to really nail too much of that area. So I think that's going to be good. It's going to be quick and solid there, quick and painless, hopefully. But there are 12 different connections to the battery box. So I have a feeling we're going to have to put all 12 of those in use today. So that should be the interesting part of this build. We're putting all 12 connections into use there. That's going to be pretty crazy and epic. So it should be pretty fun, though. It should be pretty fun. So we shall see. And again, this is going to be, I'm going to one stream this. We're going to one stream build this. We're going to light kit it, and we're going to be done with it. So we definitely need to get this done per my verbal contractual agreement with my friends over at Zine Bricks. We kind of said we would get this done, and that is, I'm a man of my word, and I will get this done today, and we can get this posted and put out there. And then a 5-minute review. We're going to definitely do a 5-minute review on this one. I have a feeling this is a great set to do a 5-minute review on. And it's going to be a cool set with the light kit to do an extremely fast Ficken Bricks 5-minute review and under. So it's going to be a nice little get here for my channel and for my account, and then for Zine Bricks, because again, they seem like amazing people and a great company, and they were very, very gracious enough to send me this kit this late kit to put on the set. Again, it's very generous of them. I appreciate it. I know it, and it took a little bit to get here, so I'm definitely again appreciative that they were just able to ship it out to me like they did. Because again, nowadays shipping is ridiculously expensive, especially coming from overseas, and as overseas as this one came from. This one came from way overseas, so very very good to have people within the Lego community that are as generous as Zine Bricks was. So again, thank you to Zine Bricks. Again, I don't know if they're probably not watching right now, but if you are, again, we appreciate you, and thank you again for sending this my way. And again, hopefully we'll do you proud, and we will get this done, and we can move on to the next build and actually put this in a nice display area. Because again, this set definitely needs to be displayed. I think it's really really solid and cool, and I think it would just make your Lego Star Wars area kind of pop. So that is what we're doing right now. And again, hopefully everybody's having a great day. I'm just sitting here talking and rambling like a crazy fool, like I always do. But if anybody's out there, feel free to chime in. Let me know how you're doing. If you're building anything out there, if you're just hanging out, all good for a Friday night. And let's see. I don't know if see that one already. Is that going? No, I was like, damn, did I just lose that one already? No, I did not lose it. That would have been too shameful if I did. That would have been shameful if I lost that piece. I should have. I just probably jinxed myself now. I shouldn't have said anything. Probably done darn jinxed myself. Which I did. But no, I'm good. We should be good. This should be definitely good. All right, so this goes on this side. Oh yeah, this thing's solid though. Actually, the first time I picked it up since I've been. We got the star coming. We got the Star Child coming in here. So that thing is super duper solid. So I'm actually very, very impressed so far with the build. We got 4 of these, which again, we definitely want to build and take our, trying to make as few steps as possible. So that's one bagger. That thing definitely fell to the floor. Okay, and I'm probably going to need that one. Guarantee I'm going to need it. So let's see. I think that was one of these pieces that fell to the floor. So let me see right now. No, I don't think it is, but again, I will definitely need that piece. It's got to be yellow. Shoot. This mug is unforgiving when it comes to chomping up pieces on me here. Oh, there it is. I got you. Oh yeah, we definitely would have needed that piece. That was a definite needed piece. Okay, so we put those like this. All of them are down, down, and down. All right. So we are going here. Oh, this is the A piece. Oh, that's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of impressive how they did the A here. That is actually really kind of cool. We're just gonna There's the A portion there. Looks pretty sweet. All right, let me see what we got here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna drop this over here. We're gonna drop this under here. Just keep it rolling. Oh shoot, that was a big piece. That was definitely a big piece. Can I get it? Oh, it's like a 1x8 or 1x10. All right, so let's drop this on top of there. No. Oh, well, that actually makes it look a little better. There we go. And I should be able to drop it on top. A piece. All right, that's my A piece right there. We got the A gap right there. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so we're gonna put one over there. One. Oh shoot. Oh no, we got it. Oh, hang on. Got a little ahead of myself there. It don't look like an A if you don't put the right pieces in here. It ain't gonna look like an A without the slopers. Here we go. A there. A gap there. All right, now we got 1, 4, and another 2x4 there. Oh, A looks solid. All right, now we're gonna actually build the little ships. I believe. I think this is where the little ships were gonna live. Yeah, I believe this is where the ships live here. So I'm gonna drop a 1x4 banger right there. Yeah, this is where the ships live. Yep. All right. So we got this little thing right here with a 1x2, 1 by deuce. Yep, here we go, building a, I think this is a super, I think this is the Star Destroyer. I think this is a Super Star Destroyer, I want to say. It looks like, I believe it is. Might not be, but I have a feeling it is. Let's see here. This is going to go this way. There's the front of said Star Destroyer. And yeah, I think this is actually exactly what this is at this point. Let me see. Where does that thing go? Did that go? Oh yeah, I already put that in. Okay. So, I mean, it's micro scale. It don't get no more micro scale than that. But so we put that on the back of this thing right there. That's pretty cool. And then I believe it is the Tantive 5. I want to say it might be the Tantive 5. It looks like it could definitely be the Tantive 5. I think. I'm not positive, but that's what it looks like to me. Looks like if I could guess, I would guess that it would be the Tantive 5, but it might not be. All right, so then we got that. So let's rip this on here. It's going to hide this because that's actually built into the T. We actually built it into the T, which is pretty epic. Let's see. Let's drop these in here. So we're going to drop that there. I'm going to drop one of those there. So I have a feeling that the top was going to be more difficult to build than the bottom. Just throwing it out there. I honestly have no idea if that's the case, but it seems like in building the top here with the Easter eggs and stuff like that, that the top would be a little bit more buildable, or a little bit more challenging than the bottom. I don't know for sure. Like I said, that's just hypothetically me saying that I know what I'm talking about, which a lot of times I don't. Did you start? Today? Yeah, I just started this today, Jared. I literally just started this today. I figured I'd jump into this and grab this, get this one done today. I didn't pick it up today. I've already bought this. This was bought about a week or so ago. But yeah, I did. I have the light kit from Zine Bricks, and I kind of wanted to get the light kit kind of done so we can move along and post it. And they were kind of asking me to get this one kind of moving a little bit faster. So I was more than happy to oblige and get this one kind of done. So I don't see them sending too many things out to other people. So I want to make sure that we keep the partnership at a good level here. I want to keep the partnership strong, and if they want to be able to work with them in the future. So if they send me other stuff, I'd like to work with them again in the future. Looks like they got some good stuff so far, and I think we'll see what happens with the peel and stick. It's definitely peel and stick, Jer. Definitely peel and stick for sure. So we'll see. If you want to hang out for a little bit, you'll be definitely interested to see that this bad boy is definitely peel and stick. So, oh shoot! Did I miss something? Tell me I missed something. Oof, did I miss something? There are some black pieces. Oh, don't ever tell me I missed something. Looks like the T looks legit, but I don't know if they're going to carry this into the next freaking build. Let's see, into the next bag. So I got some black pieces I'm looking at right now that I definitely did not see like I have. So let me see if this caps. I definitely capped it off, but I don't know. We're going to jump into the next book, but I do have these pieces here, which I guarantee I know are not extra pieces. So everything looks solid, though. It doesn't look like I skipped out on any pieces. It looks pretty good, but is that T a little wonky? No, I think the T's solid. Is that in there? That's all in there. I don't know. I'm gonna check the next book. I'd see if it actually went into the next book. Let's see. All right. I don't know who bag 4. Damn it. All right. It's hidden somewhere. I definitely missed a couple pieces here on this. I don't know where it would be. Everything is solid. It's got to be buried up underneath one of these pieces. It's got to be buried somewhere in there. And the only problem with this, me thinking about that now, is that if I once I put the light strips on, there ain't no going back. So one of these pieces probably is not. Oh, you know what? I think I see it right there. Yeah, I think I see it right in there. It's definitely right in there. Okay, so that's the spot right there. I can see it right down this hole here. So it is probably something similar to this right here, and then a 2-pack. And it actually was just on the A, so I guarantee it. Yep, it is definitely right in here, and here, and then 2 toppers on there to make it go to the top there. There we go. So that's exactly what it was. Look at that. Look at that. Freaking bricks on like a bender right there on a tear. Look at that. All right, cool. So we fixed that straight away. He is in the zone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the absolute zone. So the star's done. We're on the wars part now because we just crushed star. So there it is. I put that right there. We are done with star. We are on to wars, and I think it's going to be a similar type of build. I think it's going to be very similar. It looks like the same kind of pieces are here. We got the same type of framage going on here. So I think everything's going to go together pretty damn quickly here. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. It is Friday. It is a quick build. It is hopefully a quick build and a light stream, a light kit. Hopefully I have some batteries too. We're gonna have to see if we got some batteries. Hopefully we got some batteries, and then we're gonna light it up. Take it, forget it, light it up, and again, hopefully everything looks beautiful and amazing and legendary. And then in the next day or two, we'll get you with the 5-minute review. So that's going to be an epic time. It's going to be fun to do the 5-minute review on this. In case you don't know what that 5-minute review is, that's when Thick and Bricks grabs that and does a review in under 5 minutes or less. And that's that. The thing with the 5-minute review for me is that it could be a big ass honking crazy set too. It does not have to be a 200-piece set or a 300-piece set. It could be a damn modular. I did a 5-minute review on one of the modulars for Lumi Bricks, and I think I probably will do a 5-minute review on the brewery once we're done with the brewery. I literally just forgot the other day too. I still have that Valley Court over there that I have to get done from MKOYOU. So the actual Back to the Future set is still over there that I have to that I have to finish up. So yeah, that is still over there hanging out. I do have to get that done too as well. So when Jared was on the other day and he asked me what I had in the back stock for, kind of the off-brand sets, that's one of them that I completely forgot that I had to do. That one is still out there. So we shall get to that one hopefully sooner than later because, again, everybody needs to get their builds completed and taken care of. 5-minute review and, all the good stuff. All right, we are moving right along here, doing some good work, doing some Omens work here, doing some freaking Lego. Hopefully, again, this has not been too bad. I'm 42 minutes in, and I'm already on bag 4. There's only 2 more bags to go on this one, and we're going to call it a wrap. We're going to jump into the kit, the freaking wired light kit of the stars here. It is a 18-plus light kit. So anybody under 18 years of age will not be able to do this light kit. You will need your parents' permission and or supervision to do this light kit. So that is not from me. That is from the company themselves. They do not want anybody under the age of 18 years or younger doing this light kit. There are some hazards that could happen to you while putting together this light kit, and they just don't want to be held financially responsible for anything that might happen to you if you are underage and putting together this light kit. Hopefully you didn't believe any of that crap because that was all complete crap and a lie, and I was just messing around. Anybody can do this light kit. Anybody can do this light kit. Anybody. You could be 5 years old. You could be 8 years old. You could be 9 years old. You could be 105 years old. And you know what? You could put together this light kit with not a problem. So, again, you're basically, I think the hardest part, I'm not ever going to call out the peel and stick portion of the build. I think the hardest part is going to be actually putting those little freaking dots into that little transponder thing, the little transmitter thing. We all know how little those little connections are. So I think that's going to be like the hardest part. We shall see. All right, I'm going to drop you. Oh, shoot, dog. Wait, no, don't think I'm dropping it there. You got to turn that one around and put that one on that side. There we go. And then we're going to drop this one in here. Again, we are almost done with this. We only have 2 more bags to go, and this is going to be a wrap test. We're going to be done with this. Again, after we're done building it, the light kit comes out of the freaking bags over here. I got the light kit from our friends over at Zine Bricks, and we got 3 bags of these. I believe there's 4 strips per bag. There's 12 connection points to the actual what do we call it? The modular that the module that connects to the light to the battery box itself. There's 12 connection points, so I believe that there's going to be 3 sets of 4. Works out to be 12. I mean, that's quick math, but I have a feeling I know what we're talking about when it comes to 4 times 12. 4 times 3, I believe, is 12. And check me in the chat there, but I believe that is going to be a good bingo. So we are moving right along here, and it is a pretty good build so far. Again, it's quick build. I don't build this quickly. Y'all know that. Mrs. Roth Bricks, what's going on? Brick Fam Official was in there. Sorry if I missed y'all on the gram, but trying just to power through this build here and get through it without too much craziness and for issues. Which so far so good. I've not had any issues. Again, I'm on bag 4 of 6 here. Again, we only have 2 more bags left after this, and it's good. I think it's been good. It's been a fun build so far. I like the way that this kind of fell into position here. The star looks amazing. It looks really cool. I think they did a great job with this set. And I did not pay retail for this set, which is even a bigger dub. So I got a free light kit from my friends at Zine Bricks, as well as a deal on the set itself. So if you got a free light kit and a deal on the set itself, you're doing Omen's work. You're definitely doing Omen's work, and you're making things happen. You're definitely making things happen. I'm just dropping right now. It's just time to drop something. That's what we're doing. We're just dropping. It's to the point where it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a done deal. We just got to keep dropping 1x4s, 1x traces, 1x4s up in here. Quattro E. 16, 18, and then we just got to drop some numero unos out here. So we almost good. Again, 2 more quick bags, and I think we're gonna call this a day. The last 2 bags are probably just almost finished work at this point. We're on to the finished part, and I think we're gonna be good. Impressive as much I freaking thought I was gonna be having to take that damn thing apart. Pulled myself out of the damn fire. Did not have to take this thing apart, which is a big dub. In my book here, I'm super excited we did not have to pull this thing apart because there is a certain fantasy set on the shelf over next to me that I'm probably going to have to take apart, at least the front portion of it, and I'm missing a couple 1x2s that I think I put together in the incorrect section, so I'm definitely a little bit, kind of a little bit upset with myself. I did take the whole thing apart at once again, and I was gonna scrap it, but then I said, you know what? Only one non-Lego set can take me down, and this one wasn't going to be the one. So I already lost to the jellyfish set, so this one was not going to take me down. You missed all the good stuff at World's Largest Garage Sale today. I don't go to that anymore, Jerry. You know that, my friend. Some of us actually have to work during the day, Jerry. I know you don't. We don't work a regular 9 to 5, but some of us actually have to work during the day. So Monday through Friday shift. So hopefully you found some good deals, my friend. Hopefully you got some good deals. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's drop you in here. Like that. We're gonna drop you in there like that. Aren't you at Brick Erie? Aren't you going to Brick Erie? Shouldn't you be like driving in your car to Brick Erie? Or are you not going to Brick Erie? Dang, right? That's I put the script on that one, didn't I? There we go. Drop those in there. All right, look at this. We are flying here. We're absolutely savages right now. We're absolute savages at this point of the game. We are absolute savages. Look at this. Boom. Drop another one in there. Dropping dubs in this one from the chat. Dropping dubs in the chat. Let's go. Boom. And that is it. Drop that down. 26. Let's go. Big 5. We are just on savage mode right now. 49 minutes in. We're in savage mode. This looks a little bit healthier than the last bag. I think bag 6 should just be finalization work. at that point. I think we're just finalizing stuff in bag 6. But that looks like we got no. Oh, Jenny wasn't even at the garage sale today. She's at Brick Erie or Erie Comic Con. I don't think it's Brick Con. Erie, right? It's Erie Comic Con. Yeah, Miss Jenny's there. Yeah, she didn't even she crushes at the garage sale too. She didn't even go to the garage sale this time. 1, 2. She gonna make more money. Hopefully, she makes more money at the con than at the garage sale. Hopefully, she did. Nope, skipping. You skipping Erie? Oh, all right. That's solid. It's a solid choice. It's a solid choice to skip it. It's not. It's definitely a commitment going down that way. So I mean, in case anybody was wondering, we got Brick on Erie, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from the HQ over here from the house. So we're about an hour 15 down the thruway there. So now that's not an easy trek to take that, take that unless you're staying, which a lot of our lug members decide to stay and call it a vacation and stay at a hotel for the weekend there. So not this guy, not this guy. Obviously not Jared this year. So Jared's got to be all convention now. He's been to like 8 conventions already this year. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, a couple of these guys here, a couple of haters. All right, let's see. And we are almost finito, guys. We're down to the last bag here. After this one, we got bag 5 and then bag 6. And then we going to jump into some light kits. Hopefully, Jared sticks around for the light kits. So when I jack it up, he can sit through the chat there and just start throwing up laughing emojis and laughing at me, messing up the sticker placement on the dang for the peel and sticks. Jared, in case you didn't hear me before, bro, these things are peel and sticks. So they have like the old LEDs for your basement or whatever with the white light strips with all the, you peel the backs off and just kind of stick them and let them go. Yeah, that's what these things are. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. It'll definitely be interesting to see if this thing works. All right, let's drop these there. We are rocking and rolling here. We're doing some good work, peeps. We're doing some good work here. I'm gonna drop that there. I'm gonna drop this here and drop this there. All right, so far so good. We kind of tighten that up a little bit. Make sure it doesn't have too many gaps there. We don't want too many gaps. All right, let's go 1 dot there. 1 dot there. I think that the gist is too that they do want you to take this thing apart when you're trying to put your when you're trying to do the peel and stick. I think they want this thing to come apart. So there is instructions online actually off of the website there, off of the Lumi here, the Zine Bricks website. There is definitely some instructions, so we're going to see how they want you to do it. But I think they actually have you pull both of these sections off. So we shall see in a second here. All right, what do we got here? Let's go green dot. Oh, this looks like it's like a brickhead now. It looks like we're building a damn brickhead at this point. All right, drop you there. Keep those pieces on the end here. Now, more of these pieces. A lot of these freaking pieces, I'm telling you. Keep that there. And then another 1 dotty dot right there. And then, let's see, where's another one of these guys? 1x2 with the crossbar. 1x2 with the crossbar. Where is it? Where's the 1x2 with the crossbar? This yellow is starting to freak my eyes out, too. There it is. 1x2 with the damn crossbar. I'm trying to freak out my eyes. Yellow. There's a lot of yellow in this build. You don't like yellow, I'd stay away from this build, too. All right, okay. We're going to drop another magenta on the top of this. So picking magenta. And then drop here. Drop you here. And then, all right, now we're building some freak stuff here. Here we go. Freak builds. Let's go. We need 2 of these. How many we need? 1 of these freak builds. That's a 1 dot there. 2 dot here. 3 dot here. 4 dot here. There. 1 off the top where I just there. and then one there, and then this guy here. And then we need, oh, okay, let's see, one dot, ooh, two, one. Oh, this looks weird too. This is going to be a weird connection point right here. I can tell you that. Make sure this is straight. Definitely don't want that to get a little crooked there. Jared, you see the ball, bro? Did you see the soccer ball? I don't know if you saw that when you came in here. We got the soccer ball just came in today. Cheap ass spending my money again. So he sent it to me from on the bay. So said it would go well with my hockey pucks collection. So he sent that to me. So I'm gonna post it on the gram. I've not posted it on the gram yet. Looks pretty sick. Looks pretty cool. 2001. 2001 is the year of the soccer. Let's see this goes on. You gotta tighten it up. You gotta tighten it up a little bit. Start pushing things together because it didn't look the greatest, but you kind of made it look better. There's no lore in here. I thought there'd be freaking lore in here, but there's no lore. But it's okay. It's okay. This set should have been ripe with lore. There should have been lore all over the pages in this set, but there ain't any. So it's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish this set had a bitch ton of lore, but there's no lore to this set. That's okay. That's okay. All right, more Kronkers here. We got a Kronker here. Cronkit. There we go. Cronkit there. And then there's a Kronker on the other side. There we go. All right. What do we got? Two of these things right here. We're gonna build them side by side by each here. Let's do it. All right. One daughter. There is a lot of little intricate looking mofo builds in here. So if you are building this, if you like intricacies, you're gonna love this build because there's a lot of those in here. So if you're an intricate builder, this is the build for you. Some of these yellows do not look yellow. I don't know if my eyes are freaking out tonight, but I'm telling you, some of the yellows do not look yellow. They look like they're almost washed out yellow pieces, which kind of freaks me out. I ain't gonna lie. Let's drop that there and there. What do we got? Party time. We got a party topper right here. A party topper right there. Party topper on the bottom. Drop this in there. Oh, yeah. Party time. Let's plop. Let's go. Party time. I think we almost got this right. What time is it? Oh, 57 minutes, man. We are set. We might be world record here. Anybody look up the world record for this build? Quick, somebody built it. Yeah, boy, I might be closing in on world record status here. You don't know. Sometimes you don't know you're hitting a world record until it's too late. Then you forgot to set the timer. That does, in fact, sometimes happen. We got there, we got there, there, there. Ooh, and then some of these guys right there. Okay. One there, one there. And where does this go? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, is that the S? That is the S piece. That's pretty badass. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie. What's it? I don't. It was an old. I think it was an old gear set. It has to be one of the soccer sets from back in the day, but it's old. It's 2001. It's labeled right on top of the soccer ball, 01. So yeah, it's got to be from one of the old soccer sets because it's got the actual players on it, but it doesn't have the ones that it's just got the players like this. So it's just got the actual little players on it, and then circa right there, Lego Group. It's actually in really good shape too. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really stupid good shape. But 2001 there, for as old as it is, and I saw a couple of other versions of it on the interwebs there, but they were really kind of jacked up. Some of the ones I saw, so that one was the best version of it. There's also a basketball out there that's stupid expensive. There's like a sports basketball that's really kind of expensive out there too. So that is that was actually in a set too. That sport basketball was actually in a set. So there's actually a couple on eBay that are still in the damn package, which is kind of crazy. They want $200-300 for this for the it's in the package still. So all right, what do we got here? Let's drop you here. Let's drop a couple of these here and there. And then we got one there. One there. One there. Z. Oh, actually, we can do there, 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 and then cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. Clear this. And then there. Oh, okay, what we got here? There, and there. That goes there, and the same thing. There's 2 1 dots that I'm looking at. Oh, actually, hang on. Nope, there might be another one hanging out. There could be. There's 2 more things hanging out, which I'm assuming I'm adding to this one here. Yep, perfect. All right, well, that took care of those pieces. Drop that to there, and then drop this to here. And this goes in here like that. Oh, it's going to are you? R. There it is. So we got the A and the dub left. We got the A and the dub left. Let's go. This should be a lot smaller bag. Any bigger? Any small piece? Oh, this is not. There are no small pieces in here. This is just straight brick. Any smaller pieces? This is all just straight brick. Perfect. That's how we need to finish. We need to finish strong here. So let's go this guy there because you got to have a pink piece in all Star Wars sets. I think that's like one of those contests that they have with the builders and the designers. They owe them a cake or something, I think. That's how it works. They owe a cake. There, drop one in there. And then one over there. 1 by 2. And then a magenta. We got a big magenta. All right, let's rock and roll here. Let's go. All right, let's go. We got one there. This there. There should be one more 1 by 2 hanging out somewhere. Yep, right there. Gotcha. All right, what do we got? 4 of these things. Okay. All right, that's solid. That's definitely solid. 1. Again, so same thing we did last time with them. 1, 2. Top to bottom there, top to bottom there, 2, 3. Top to bottom there, top to bottom there. And then you got 1 there, and there's the last one. Gotta be a last one in here somewhere. There it is, right there. FC Russell. There it is. All right. And that is the 4th banger right there. Making the A work, making the A work. All right, A wing, let's go. Let's go, A wing. Here we go. Put this there. One of these, and then one of these. Another one of these, and then another 1 by 4. We are crushing this right now. Absolutely crushing the A game right there. The A frame, we crushing it. Right. This should be 1 more of each. Side by each right there. Put that on. Yes. All just end pieces now. We're just end game right now. We're at the end game. This is all we're on right now is total end game. Drop the A there. A there. A there. End game A. Where's 1 more? There it is. A there. Boom. All right. That is toast. We gotta drop 1 here. And then 1 by tracer. And then we got some hangers. We got some hangers right here. We got a hanger there. Magenta. 1 by tracer. Another hanger. Boom. Look at that. And then 1 by Quattros there. All right, let's go. We got to put these 2 in here. Yeah, this is the spots where the light kit's going to get run up through. So we need to keep the as smooth as possible. So the place will have a spot to stick to. The light kit will have a spot to stick to. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. 2, 3, 1. There it is, Quattros. And Zeddies. So then we got 1, 2, 3. And 4. Where's the 4 banger? We got 1 more here. There it is, 4. All right, let's go. Oh, this is the dub. Oh, this is the dub right here. Yep, that's the dub right there. All right, 1 there. I think we got 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 bangers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up, up, and then up. All right, so let's drop that in there like that. Drop it down. All right, here we go. Let's finish up strong because we ain't got much left now. There, there. Slopes on either side. Slope 1 there. Oh, there's 2 of those? Okay, there's 2 of these. Okay, so I'm going to drop 1 in. Oh, that is going in. Okay, it's going in. Now let's do it again. Let's do it again. Like that. Square it up. Square it up like the doves there. All right, and then 6 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta build some stuff up here, don't we? Yeah. We'll build some stuff up and then connect it with this. Okay, like that, and then finalization here. We're gonna drop this to there. These are the connection points here. These are definitely the connection points of this guy. This venture here, this juncture. Another freaking magenta there. Okay. And then we got 1, 2, 3, and along the way here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boom! 1 hour and 8 minutes. Gotta be a record. Gots to be a record. Boom! Let's go. Alright, so this has got to go. Oh, it's kind of. Is it off? No, it's actually not off center. It's actually, that should be it right there. Yeah, it should be right there. Yep. Drop it down. Oh, I don't want to take this. I don't want to put it down too much because I do have to take it apart. But that is our Star Wars logo right there, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with that. It does look a little up on this side, but that's because I have to take this apart because I'm going to run said white strips aplenty on this right now. So Jared's going to laugh when he sees this stuff, but here we go. This is the light kit right here. Little battery kit here. I think we got, is there a thing? Is there, there is no screw. Okay, they took the screw out. Triple A's. We got 3 trip A's. And I bet you the screw's in the bottom of this container here. So let's see. Let's see if the screw is in the bottom of this. Oh, shoot, that kind of sounded bad. There's a screw in the bottom there? Did they not give you a screw? That's weird. Huh. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's a screw there, which I guess it's fine because you really don't technically need one, I guess, at this point. It just pops off. Yeah, there's no screw. There was a little screw in there, but we don't have one currently, so that's okay. That's all right. I ain't gonna worry about it. All right, so that's the LED. That's the battery pack. This is our connection point, which is insane. Like I said, we got 12 connection points here. 12 points of connection, one being the actual serial. So this goes into there. And then I know Jer's probably at home watching this, but then this is actually a lot of slack here. I may have to wrap this up because this is definitely a bunch of slack here. So we're going to drop this in the end one. They're all pretty much the same. That's the thing. So this is going to connect to the end here. Got to get the juices flowing on this thing right here. And then we can connect the other 12. I think there's going to be, I think there is going to be 12. There might be 11. I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Actually, this one might actually, I mean, it's going this way. Some of them you gotta mess with a little bit because some of them go in a different way. So we'll have to check and see if it's this way or the other way. Maybe just this way. Let's see. Yep. I think that's it. Yep, we're in that way. Okay, so we are connected to the battery pack right now, which is great. But that was the easy part. Now the hard part and the difficult part is going to be this right here, which is these right here. So there actually are only 3 per. Okay, so there's 3 individual strippies per. For a total of 3. So there's 9. Okay, so there's 9 strippies total. I think. Let's see. You guys can see the strippies here. Let's see. There's. Oh no, there's more on this. Yep. Nope. There's 4. Okay. So we got 3. We got 4. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I was supposed to take all these out because they look like they might be different sizes. I don't know. Let's see. So that was 1. This was 2 bag there. And then this is the 3 bag here. So let's see how many are in here. There should only be technically 3 in this one, I think, right? There's only 2 in this one. Oh, there's only 2 in this one. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that makes sense because I think there was only 10 slots here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh, there's still 12 slots. Okay. No, there is still 12 slots. So, but we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 light kits. Don't know if I'm missing some, but we are going to start plugging some stuff in here. I just want to go real quick I did pull up the instructions on here. So I do want to see where this actually goes through. Okay. So everything looks like it. What does that say? Connect, disconnect, directional, bend, pivot, turn. Oh, great. Okay, so you got a lot of instructions here. You definitely have a lot of instructions. You do have to separate them, which is good. Which what we did. We did separate them. They want to start at the W on the outside. It looks like so they're starting on the W on the outside, and then going. Let's take that. Start at the W. Can't see. I don't know. It doesn't say which. It doesn't say which strand to use either. I'm assuming they're all the same size, but that I don't know. So I'm gonna start uncoiling these things right now, and just seeing about the size of these things, and just see where we're at as far as the size goes, because it looks fun, it looks beautiful, it looks really amazing, lit up. But then when you pull these light strips out, and this one looks like it's very, very small. So there's definitely different sizes of light strips. So that one's these look like little one bangers here. This looks like a little one banger too. And I got to see where so there's going to be a little bit more thought process behind this than I guess I thought there was going to be. I thought you could just kind of put it through and be done with it. But I think these 2 are the shortest ones we got here. These ones look like they're both these are the small ones here. So there's 2 small ones. This one looks like I think there was 3 in the one package. So I think this is actually a 3rd small one. It doesn't really tell you which ones to use from what I'm looking at. So I think this might be, again, more of a shoot type thing. So that's another one there. That's 3 small versions there. And then these look like they're a lot bigger. These look like they're a lot longer. So let me see. So those might be, these are definitely longer versions. So there's definitely okay. So that one's a long one. I think these are all this. These look like all the same size. I'm not. It's yeah. It looks like the same size there. And then this one looks like the same size. I mean, I could definitely plug these in, I guess, and just yeah. These are all the same size. I don't know. Those are big, three big ones, and then I don't know if these are the same or if these are actually the largest ones. Let me see. These look like they could be the same. I don't know. These are bigger than this one. Are we definitely doing three different sizes here? Let's see here. No, those are okay. So no, these are all the same. So the long ones are okay. So there's four, two, four, six long ones, and then three short ones. So that's the breakdown. So there's six long ones, three short ones. Ooh, this one's got a freaking space between it. This one's got a damn space. You freaking come on, people. So there's definitely different configurations of these lights strips here. Okay, this one's probably the same. I bet this one probably has the break point. Let's see. Assuming this has the break. Oh no, this one's another straight one. This one does not have a break point. So there's one with a break point, and then the rest of them are there's three short ones and then long ones here. But this one does have a break point. And the PDFs are horrid. I should actually pull. You know what I should do? I should pull them up on the computer here. Let me see. Let me pull them up on here and see if it'll be a little bit more user friendly here. Let's see. ZeneBricks. Let's see. ZeneBricks. 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 You need the S. You need the S or it don't work. Where's your menu function? Where's your menu function? Light kits. Nope, nope, nope. User guide. There we go. 5% off. User instructions, and it's seven. What is this? 754%. 754%. 75407. Let's see. Hopefully this pops up better on my phone. My phone it ain't looking too sweet on my phone here. Oh, it's the same. It's the same load function on here too. Yeah, it's the same damn thing. It must be their server. It's got to be their server. All right. Add part. All right. So I mean, it does say power on, power off, connect, disconnect, directional, bend, pivot. So I guess there is a little bit of some stuff going on here. Bend, pivot. There's some labels and schnight on here. So, so W is a connection point. S is a connection point. So that goes around. Okay, so it looks like there's two. So W starts in the nipple here, in the first nipple there. So let me see. W starts down in the first nipple and then goes along here, and then down to yeah. But I think that's too much. I think that's got to be we got to use a small. Starting three. No, that might be too small. No, I bet you that's it. Start in the first nipple and then go down to there. And then okay. So it's definitely probably a smaller one, and then the S. It's probably not a smaller one from the S. Let me see. So there, and down into that, and then actually this might actually go down there. Yeah, and then down to there. So that might be two small ones on these. Yeah, I think that is two small ones on the S. Do they want you to actually? Do they have these things? These they might be lit. Okay, yeah, I think they have these things all lit up too when they're doing this. So that kind of does make some sense. So let me light these up. Let's light these bees up and let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna do this three small ones together. I think. Oh, I don't actually know because if you do, I think we should do these small ones together. It's showing at least. Well, actually no, because if you run one there, you're gonna have to run one on the other side. So I think I have to split these out. So I think that's gonna have to be one small on that side and one small on this side here. I think I actually have battery pack. I think that's the AAA's in that battery pack over there. So it's from my jellyfish set. So I think I can actually get into that pretty easily. Right. If anybody's chatting with me, I apologize. I'm just trying to get through the light kit portion of the build here. One on each side, I think, for the smaller versions, and then I can show the. Ultimately, I thought this was going to be cleaner. I'm not going to lie to y'all either. I thought the wire kit or the light kit on this was going to be a little bit cleaner. Unfortunately, this is literally just peel and stick LEDs, which, I mean, I guess we're doing what we're doing here. You can do what you can do, but I thought we might be a little bit cleaner on the actual installation part here. But yeah, so let's do. I don't know where the third one is going to go, but we're just going to try to see what happens. Drop this one on the third spot there. Yeah, these are not, if you've ever used these micro connection pieces to do your lights, this is not the it's not the adult friendly big hand person piece of connection equipment here. So, it's some of them go in like easy peasy like right away, and then some of them are freaking like ridiculous to get in. So we're doing pretty well here. I think I'm just gonna light it up and then just like throw some stuff. Again, the only problem is you're gonna have light figures in a lot of spots, which again I don't know if they try to mitigate those or try to hide them, but I've already noticed there's going to be wires like everywhere. So I don't necessarily like this already, but again, it's a light kit. You got to have wires, but I'm going to show you once I get this thing all wired into this little control box here. I will plug it in. I'll get some batteries, and I'll show you where we're going to be at with it. But again, I'm not right off the rip. I'm not a huge fan of this, just because again, it's a lot of wires, and I think it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna look clean. I think it's gonna look a little sloppy, but again, we'll hit that bridge when we get it. When we cross it, we'll get to that bridge. Again, there's going to be holes in here too, which now that I'm pushing all these in, hopefully it's like not like your Christmas lights, and hopefully it actually once this I connect these things, it doesn't need to be connected to all in a row here. I think this should juice up the board no matter what. These little freaking, I swear to God, I'm surprised I didn't break these off already because these things are so tiny. If anybody's ever used these things in their builds, or you built a Lumibrix build, they all kind of use the same connection things, and they're micro. You got to get used to using them, but they're tiny. Wait till you see this. Wait till this thing gets lit up. You're gonna be like, holy crap! That looks like freaking just white lights everywhere. Let's see here. All right, so we are all connected. Here you go. The tendrils of white lice here. Let me see if anybody's chatting and I missed anybody there. Oh, there's cheap ass. There you go. Dude, you cheap ass. Did you see the ball, bro? Did you see the ball? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's right there, dude. You know why? You know it's easy to spend the money. You know that. Oh, these are double A's. So beat. I'm gonna have to go get some trip A's. Is there trip? Oh, there's probably. I need 3 trip A's, but There's two in the remote here. Do I grab them out of the remotes real quick while I'm down here? I'll just replace them in the remotes. Let's see, does this one have trip A's? Yeah, we got trip A's everywhere. I'll just put it back in the remotes later. Let's see if this thing works first before we even start to get crazy with it. Let's see. Pop this off. Let's go 1. Then I'll go back up and get some freshies. 2. 2. Let's take some out of here. 1 battery out of here. 3. Does it work? Oh, dang, we got some lights. We got some Christmas lights. Well, that's cool. Well, at least it does work, which is a good thing. Now, the rub here is actually getting them in the right spot, so it doesn't look like crap. So, and we got long lights, we got short lights, we got everybody. So what's up, 3D Predator? What's going on? I know you love spending everybody else's money. I know, cheap ass. I know. So I think there's a small one on this one here. So I think this one's a little one. So I think they got this stuck in the. I just don't know how this is going to work. I'm gonna try right off the rip. I ain't even going to talk about it. We're just going to take it off here and go and do it and see how it sticks. And just see if it works here. Pull it off here. See if it works. Okay, so there we go. So we got it. So you basically on the box, you literally want to do. So it's just again, it's just the outsides of this. So does that go to the end? See, that's. I wonder if this goes. So it shows it goes down the side. So that first one definitely shows that it goes here like this. So into the little nipple right there, down to there, and then across here, and then down to there like that. Okay, and that's at the end. So that's going to be the first one. And again, I don't know because this one's on the bottom, so you got to make sure that it still sets right. All right. So that's the dub right there. Let me use my handy dandy. Stick it on there. Okay. So there we go. The only good thing about this is if you frig this up, you can literally just peel these off, and they can just you can just use them for totally something else. The only thing is you got to make sure you're doing the right size. Just gonna be a pain in the dude. So if you're not using the right sizes, there is 3 different sizes for this thing. So again, there's a lot of wires connected here. This is another shorty right here. So this one I'm thinking probably goes up on the top because this is another shorty. So I bet you it goes from here. I bet you can go right from here to yeah, probably from there to there. Okay, that probably works right. There's a break point too on one of these. So there is actually a break point on one of these. And you're actually see it is supposed to get run strewn through in the middles too here. So I wonder if the small middle one is supposed to be. Yeah, I bet you that little one in the middle, and then this one here on the end is supposed to be the small ones. So I bet you the one in the T here. I bet you this one's supposed to be a small one right here. I bet you in the T here, this is supposed to be a small one here. So go right up against that. Let's see. So we got the W in. The S one is next, and that one again is probably a longer one just because it looks like it could be. I don't think it's going to be that. Yeah. think that one's going to be too long too. All right, let's see. Short one here. This is the breakpoint one too. So those are the two long ones. That's a short one there. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, we're going to pull this off right now. I think we'll eventually do this, but I think we're probably going to do this off camera because this is going to take a little bit more planning than I have right now time on the camera. So we're going to take this off camera, I think, and get this done at a different time because I'm going to be here. It needs to be the utmost concentration, and that is one thing I want to be able to get out in front of the camera and not be able to throw this around. So yeah, no, we ain't messing with the lights. I'm done messing with the lights. The lights are over. This set looks awesome. The set looks amazing, but I'm definitely going to take the lights off stream and mess with them off stream because I definitely do not have the patience to be messing with the lights this evening. So, but this looks cool. It's definitely a cool little build here. Definitely it's cool. It's got the little build up top here. You take this off, it's got the two little ships in the top there. So that's pretty damn cool. And yeah, so it looks pretty sweet. So it looks pretty good. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. We will definitely show you guys this lit up once we do get it lit up. But as of right now, there's a lot of wires, as you can see here. And just tonight is not the night to be messing around with this stuff. And I might actually have to pull them off of this thing now that it works and literally probably position them out where they're actually supposed to go based off of the instructions are real kind of rough. So I don't know. Maybe I'll even print them out. I don't really know. It doesn't give you a clear view of like what, which ones you're supposed to use size wise. So it definitely doesn't tell you which ones are supposed to be being used, which section. So definitely a little different for this timer. Oh, wait, did it? Oh, Sunbee, did it tell you? And I just didn't pick it up on it. It did tell you, didn't it? Sunbee. Mm-hmm. Which ones were those? Those were the ones. Those were the ones. Okay, so those were the three small ones were in the beginning. And then shouldn't have unbagged the twos. And then the threes does have the brakes. Okay, so I guess this is a little bit better. It's not as bad as I thought. Okay. So these are then there's only 2 3s and the 1 2 3 has a break point. So okay. That's not terrible. It does show you. So I'll be able to do this off stream. Not a problem at all. But I'm going to definitely have to unplug these and plug them in one at a time. So, but with that being said, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will have fun with the lights for sure, Gary. You know that. But this is how it looks so far. It looks pretty awesome. And again, there is a method to their madness. I just have to follow it better, and I can do that better off stream. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in the next live build. And TGIF, thank God it's Fig and Bricks.